Speaking of fisting asses, what happened in Virginia Beach this weekend?
Oh, fuck. Brett Frost, I hope you're listening to this because you are the biggest fucking liar I've ever met in my life. He fucking weasels bad. This is how we've met.
So, who is this guy?
All right, I'm going to break it down. This is how we met. Right. Infamous fucking liar of the world, Brett Frost. If that's even his fucking name, you lying faggot.
Do you need to say it?
Yeah, I gotta say his name so he fucking knows what I'm talking about, because I know he's a fan of the show and he brags about it, so I hope his friends are listening too, because your buddy's a lying fucking two-faced faggot. So
that's your opinion.
And a lot of others, I'm sure, if you deal with him. Say you gave him $1 million to invest in something and he fucking goes to Vegas and blows it. What would you say about him?
I don't know who he is yet.
But if you met, okay, well, I'm gonna tell you who he is. One day, Bam gets a text, says, "Hey, it's Brett. I'm hanging out with Travis Barker. He wants to hang out with you." And Bam's like, "I don't know who the hell this is, Brett from Viacom." So one day we're here at the house, and he gets a call, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm on my way over." So the guy comes, and me and Bam meet him in town, and we still don't know who the fuck he is, but he swears he works for Viacom, but we've never seen him in our lives. So we kind of figure out he's bullshit, and he keeps saying he's going to set these appearances up for me, and they all fall through, so I'm like, "Look, don't call me anymore unless you have something solid." So he calls me, and it's the last minute thing. He's like, "Look, you want to come to Virginia Beach and do an appearance at the skate park? It's only for a few $100, but it's like you call me today and the appearance is tomorrow." So,
right.
That's why I was so cheap. And I'm like, "Sure." So the fucker gets, now from Baltimore to Virginia Beach is probably about a 5-hour drive. He buys me I get up at 5:30 in the morning, catch a Greyhound bus. I get there, there's not even a goddamn ticket there. So now I'm dealing with this lady, fucking working out a ticket. He finally gets the ticket. I get on the bus. It takes me 11 hours to get there. Jeez. I had to change buses 3 times, and 2 of the buses broke down on the side of the Beltway. And mind you, my phone broke right before I got on the bus, so I had no phone to call anybody. And I took no money with me because I was going to use the money I got paid to just blow,
Right.
So I get there, I call the fucking piece of shit, and he comes and picks me up. Takes me right to a hotel parking lot. There's a police officer in the parking lot. He's like, "Yeah, that's your security." I'm like, "I'm not fucking Mick Jagger. Like, I don't need a goddamn police officer. Like, no one knows who I am. I don't need a cop to take me anywhere. Get the fuck out of here." So, and he's paying out of his pocket for this shit. So I make him get rid of the cop. Then he takes me to this really nice fucking seafood place on the boardwalk, and weasels my name in on the whole deal, and there's no plate on this. There's on the menu. There's no plate less than $40.
Yeah.
So we probably rack up a $500 food bill. We don't have to pay for the food, but he has to pay for drinks. And it's 10 o'clock at night now, and I'm supposed to do an appearance at the skate park. And I'm like, "Dude, what's up with this appearance? I didn't come 10 hours just to have dinner with you, you fucking idiot." So he's like, "Well, you're already paid." And I'm like, "Well, how can I already be paid if I haven't even went to the skate park?"
Right.
So at this point, I realize he's lying. So I down 4 bottles of $200 wine by myself just to fucking run that faggot's tab up. So I do that very well. He ends up, I black out at some point. He drops me off at a bus station, a Greyhound bus station, but not one that's open 24 hours a day, like in a small town that opens whenever a bus comes in.
Right.
So around 4 o'clock, I guess he drops me off. I fall asleep on a bench. I wake up, no money, no cell phone, no bus ticket, stranded in Virginia Beach. But here's the kicker. It looks like my house in Baltimore, like the area.
Right.
So I start walking around, and I see a 7-Eleven, and there's a 7-Eleven right around the corner of my house. I'm like, "Okay, cool, I'm close."
So you think you're home?
I think I'm in Baltimore. I walk into this 7-Eleven reeking of a fucking wine brewery, and I'm like, "Where am I at?" Like, "You're in 7-Eleven." I'm like, "No, fuck. But where? I'm in Baltimore, right?" They're like, "You're in Virginia, son." I'm like, "What?" No, I have no numbers to call, nothing. So I'm like, I'm using their regular phone at 7-Eleven, not even a payphone, their phone. I call
not in my store, you don't.
I call my fiance. She's like, "I don't know what to do. I don't know how to help you. What do you want me to do?" I'm like, "Fucking give me out. Put money on the wire. Let me get a ticket out of here." I cussed her out, so she hangs up on me. So then I call my mother. I was like, "I don't know what to do for you." I'm like, "Well, first I need you to go put $140 to $50 on the wire for me." And then she's like, "Well, all right, but I don't know what to do for you." So I had to call the police on myself. So the police think I'm like nuts. The police show up, they're like, "What's wrong with you?" I'm like, "I thought I'm in Maryland, but I'm in Virginia. How far am I from Baltimore?"
I thought I was in Maryland.
Yeah.
I'm at Virginia Beach.
And so the cop fucking takes me. The cops drive me all around town. I'm like, the last thing I remember is eating this place called Mahi Mahi. That's all I know. That's the only thing I know. Because it all happened so quick, I really thought I was in Baltimore.
That's fish.
Beach.
But that was the name of the place too. So the cop's like, I don't know what I can do with you. So the cop gives me $3 in quarters to collect phone calls. I don't know everyone has cell phones. You can't call and collect, so I'm still fucked.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting outside this little like ghetto convenience store on a milk crate, leaning up against the wall, just sleeping like this until 9 o'clock comes when the money comes up on the wire.
Yeah.
4 hours later, the money comes up. I go to get my bus ticket. I walk in there like, you're kidding me if you think you're getting on this bus. I'm like, why? They're like, you smell like you've been drinking for days. I got stranded in Virginia Beach for 3 fucking days, and the asshole didn't even pay me for the appearance. So I wasted 3 days to go have a shit dinner at Virginia Beach. Brent Frost, I hope you're listening, and I hope you're loading up a shotgun and putting it in your mouth as we speak, because you never worked for Viacom. You're the biggest weasel I've ever met. Besides fucking, who else do I hate as much as him? Someone else, but I can't say it on air. But Brent Frost, don't ever call me. Bam knows you're full of shit. Everyone that is involved with us knows you're worthless fuck. So kill yourself and do us a favor. So that's Virginia Beach. Fucking faggot.
Last time I was there, I had fun, didn't you?